What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about our welding kit for the 17 to 20 CRF450R. What this does is it allows you to run a CR500 motor. So basically you're cutting your frame. Now we get a lot of questions about the bolt-in kit versus the welding kit. On this frame we have to actually change out the center Y section right here to get some more exhaust pipe clearance. So on the two-stroke, your head pipe's going to come out right in the center, right about here. So the only way to make that happen is to actually cut the frame and swap it out. So after cutting your frame, you're left over with a piece like this. And we actually supply you guys with a billet Y piece for the frame. Now this is CNC cut on our 5-axis. Comes with motor mounts. Got some billet head stays. We used to have fabricated head stays. We've upgraded all of our kits to the billet head stays. We've also got some billet motor mounts that go on the bottom of the frame and they get welded in. And some random hardware. So if you opt to buy the motor mounts, we've got some nice stainless hardware to go along with the kit. So what we're going to do is we're going to get these pieces installed on this frame and show you guys how we set it up before you weld it. The whole point of this is for you guys to do this at home or find a welder. And yeah, it's a welding kit, so it's not super easy to do, so I recommend having somebody experienced do the install. Now the way we set this kit up, you basically cut along your welds on each side on the bottom. And you're going to cut right along the radiator mount on the other side. And here you went ahead and ground everything down, got everything prepped and ready. We cut these guys off. So these motor mounts are going to get welded back in. So more or less, it's a lot of fitment. Yep, so we clean that up. So he's going to go ahead and put the motor in. And yeah, so we'll show that when we install it. All right.
When this is in, it's easier to take it out on this side.
Does it?
Yeah, this side is more stuff.
All right, so guys, first step, you're going to go ahead and get your head stay in. It's going to be a good starting point.
Definitely want to leave everything loose while you're doing this.
Absolutely. Yeah, so leave everything just a little bit loose. Do not go crazy tightening yet. And we do have these slotted too, so you get a little bit of movement forward and back. So we went ahead and already installed the motor mounts. They're labeled left and right. No confusing that. I mean, some people might confuse it, but you have all that. And if you do all the prep work and the grinding correctly, it should slip right on. Alright, so the front motor mount is in. Got this guy in. Got the head stay lined up. Now we're going to go back to the pivot. You also want to check for frame clearance, like we were saying. So make sure you've got a little bit of clearance going on right here. Now we're going to get the pivot bolt in. Now again, guys, we are using a set of our welded pivots because we fabricate swing arms. You would technically be using your stock swing arm. We've got some supplied spacers that go inside here. You can take that little spacer, stick that on, then work on your other pivot now. And you're good. We also used an axle. That's the exact diameter of the stock pivot bolt. So we're kind of just using stuff we have laying around to mock this up because we're not trying to build the bike, we're just trying to weld the kit in right now. But again, you would use your stock pivot bolt and your stock swing arm to mock all this up. and keep everything aligned. So the last step, we've got the motor mounts. You're gonna use the hardware that came with your kit if you purchased it. So RJ's gonna go ahead, he's gonna preheat the frame. You'll wanna get everything warm to the touch. This frame is actually pretty cold right now. It's been kind of just sitting on the ground. So little tip when you're welding aluminum, just make sure you clean everything real good with acetone, which we already did. And the next step is gonna be just heating it up with a torch. Just like I said, getting it up to temp. All right guys, we're gonna go to time-lapse mode. He's gonna get this thing tacked up and then we'll talk further. So what do you think?
I think it came out great.
I think you did a good job.
Yeah, first one.
Dude, put a smile on that face. I know you had a rough night with the thermostat.
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, we got it dialed. Well, hopefully we will.
Every once in a while, your father adjusts the thermostat on you.
Walks it on you.
Yep. Oh man, it looks great. Everything welded up real nice. A lot of prep went into this. A lot of grinding, a lot of fitment. You want to spin it actually? I can show them the welds on the backside. Yep, so we went through and went around there, filled everything real nice.
Up here.
Yep. Went right around the top of the frame. Yeah, it looks real good. Hell yeah. Spin it around, go this way. Awesome, dude.
I left these in here when I welded it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and once the frame heats up as you're welding, it actually gets easier because you're just kind of getting the frame up to temperature. Definitely want to let it cool too and take your time. All right, guys, that's our welding kit for the CR500 17-20 CRF450R to convert it to a 500. If you guys want any info on that, head over to bvcoffroad.com and check out our kit. I'm also going to put a link in this video so you guys can click it, check it out. We also have the fuel pump flange, a bunch of other accessories that go along with the kit. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.